Welcome back to the Mid-Year YouTube channel. In today's episode, I'm installing the front suspension on the Misfit. I'm going to show you some simple stage 1 upgrades I'm going to do to improve the handling and drivability of this car. Be sure to stick around.
So we're at the movies, huh?
Yep, we're at the movies. So I have almost all my parts laid out here for the front suspension. So everything's powder coated and painted, so it's ready to go on the car. I'm going to start off with the control arms, put the ball joints on, and put on the polyurethane bushings I have. And I also have to open these holes up a little bit just because I'm going to bolt these on rather than rivet. So I have to open these up to 5/16 to accept the bolts. Put all this together. It's a good sign the table was clearing out and I added new parts. So I have everything here to hopefully get this thing back on the ground. And now I'm going to put the coils in, which is definitely the sketchiest part of the operation. So to do that, I'm going to use my coil spring compressor, bring it up through the shock tower, and probably use a ratchet strap to come across here to keep the spring from flying out, out of the car. So that'll be what's going on next. Then I picked up my backing plates for the dust shields for the brakes, put those on, caliper brackets, work on the steering, pack the bearings, get the hubs on, get the sway bar on, get the steering linkage and steering box on, and then I should hopefully have this thing back on the ground by the end of today. So it was a really long day, but by the end of the day, everything is assembled except for the drag link on this side. I don't know why, but it's stuck and I can't get it to rotate to the position it needs to go in. But I had everything ready. Everything is painted, powder coated, and assembled.
Day 2.
And I'm upgrading the brakes on this car, so I'm not going to use the stock rotors and stock style pads. I got all these parts from Rock Auto. So I got the Power Stop rotors and the Z26 pads. So these are carbon fiber ceramic. So hopefully this will add a little bit of braking power, and at the minimum it'll at least put less dust on the wheels and everything. So it says that these are supposed to stop like 20% quicker. And if you buy them through Rock Auto, you get a cool magnet. But more importantly than that, I think I saved like $100 buying it there rather than through a Corvette supplier. So I saved some money there. This is about the same price for the front and back as like stock style parts from a Corvette supplier. And then I have stock calipers, but these are upgraded with the O-ring style seal. So basically it's just another design. Think of the seal and maybe even the piston Mainly it's if you don't drive your car a lot, it's supposed to prevent them from leaking. So since most of these cars are parked for 6 months out of the year, this is a good upgrade. So the stage 1 upgrades on the Misfit included putting polyurethane bushings in the control arms, using the stock control arms, and I'm also upgrading the shocks to Bilsteins, and I'm using the stock 78 front sway bar, which is a 7/8 bar, which is bigger than a C2 sway bar, and I'm using polyurethane bushings in the main part, and then for the links down the side. And then because it's like this is going on a mid-year, the sway bar bracket is off-centered on the frame rail to clear the core support bolt that comes down through for the core support that bolts it to the frame. So I made this little bracket just to allow the sway bar bushing to be in full contact with a piece of steel, because before it kind of would have been teetering off the edge and maybe a quarter of it would have been hanging off into free space. The front suspension, brakes, and steering are completely done on the Misfit. So I have my replacement style ball joints, polyurethane bushings. I have my upgraded brakes I got from Rock Auto. These are the upgraded calipers that I got from Corvette World. They have the O-rings in them. I have the bigger 78 sway bar, polyurethane bushings. In that, I made my little adapter plate because this teeters off the frame a little bit. I have the 78, the stock coils, and then I have Bilstein shocks in the car. I have the original 78 steering box and all the stock style power steering equipment. So everything is as good as it was from the factory and better. So hopefully the brakes should be a little better and allow the car, to stop fairly well. And hopefully the polyurethane bushings and shocks give the car just a little bit of an edge over a stock car. And then I'm also going to have a little bigger wheel and tire on the car, hopefully width-wise, and then I'm going to have a lower profile tire. So all those things together should transform the way this car feels compared to a stock C2 or even a stock C3. That's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up. I have a lot more videos coming up on this car. I have the rear suspension video coming up, and I have a lot more fiberglass videos coming along. So be sure to check those out. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.